Who has ever felt done? Like their life purpose has already been served, or it's too late to find one. Showing people that you can find a life purpose at any time is really important to me because I spent so much time growing up in nursing homes. In this video, I want to talk about the process of finding a passion and finding a purpose in life. You do this by first finding a passion and starting small, and then moving into seeking inspiration. As far back as I can remember, my mother has been an LPN, so I've gotten to go with her to visit her patients and see the residents and see the kind of life they live and all the things that they kind of do and are looking for. So it became really important to me how they're treated and the kind of life they're given. An interesting article by Macklin Stanley that was published in 2004 talks about how important it is to have purpose and how it declines as we age. This can literally be dangerous for your health, but also just emotionally, it can really mess with you to not have one, so it's so important to seek that out. This basically just comes down to, first and foremost, finding a purpose. This can mean looking back over your life and remembering things that you used to be really passionate about. And today, they would probably look different, but that doesn't mean that it's not something worth pursuing or that's not something you should look into a little bit more. If you don't have the access or the ability to do something like this, that's okay. Talk to the staff. Maybe you can find a way they can send you somewhere, or somebody can come in, or you can find other people that are passionate about the same thing you are, and you never know what it's going to lead to. So after I've just gone over first finding something you're passionate about, then we move into my second point, which is starting small. PhD Don C. Carr wrote an article in 2014 about volunteering and how important it is to volunteer throughout your whole life, but especially once you get to be an elder. This just gives you so much purpose. It gives you so much hope, so much direction about finding what you're passionate about. So find a cause you care about. It doesn't matter what it is, and start doing something. It can be something so little. It can be something actually going there. It can be something locally. It can be globally. It can be fundraising. It can be helping directly. It doesn't matter what it is. It just matters that you're reaching out, because it just gives you so much life. If you also might have a hobby, it might be something that you've always wanted to try. Maybe you're the kind of person that spent so long dedicated to your family and dedicated to your home or your job that you never really found something you loved and just wanted to do. Well, this is a chance. Take it and find something you love and start doing it. Since I've gone over starting small, I'm going to move on to my last point, which is seeking inspiration. People for a long time have been doing incredible things at all points in their life. Dan Waldschmidt wrote an article in 2014 that gave some really interesting statistics about people, and I'm just going to read you a couple of them. At 82, William Ivy Baldwin crossed the south border of the Colorado River on a tightrope. At 83, Benjamin Spock was celebrated for being a champion for world peace. At 88, Michelangelo finished the designs for the Church of Santa Maria, which is an incredible architecture. He did that at 88. At 94, George Burns was actually still performing. So this just gave me so much hope and so much excitement that throughout all my life, I'll be able to do the things that I'm passionate about, which is just a really cool feeling. So in this video, I hope that I have given you a lot of direction on the idea of the process of finding a life of purpose. Possibly, you start with finding something you're passionate about, something that you've always wanted to do, and look into that. Starting small, maybe with volunteering or a hobby. And then finally, seeking inspiration and looking out for all the people who have been doing things like this. And in the end, I really want to close with a story. I will never forget the conversation I overheard between my mother and one of her residents. Her resident was just sitting there looking really blue, looking really down, and she said, "I haven't accomplished anything today. I haven't accomplished anything in a long time." And my mother leaned over, and she smiled, and she said, "Well, today you made me smile, so that's something. So please remember that even if it doesn't feel like you are, you're serving a purpose just by being you." Thank you.